Hey, it's Mark Eitel, host of the Mr. Mortgage Show, and you are listening to the Daily Dose. And today is July 11th, Monday, July 11th, aka 7-Eleven Day. You know what that means? You can run down to your local 7-Eleven and get a free Slurpee. Nothing like a Coca-Cola flavored Slurpee on the way home from work. In addition to it being 7-Eleven Day and Free Slurpee Day, there were some interesting headlines today, actually, in real estate, one of which was published in Bloomberg, and I'll share it to the Facebook page. They're talking about purchase contracts canceling at nearly a 15% rate. So I found that super interesting, alarming at first glance. But then I dug a little deeper into the article, as I have a tendency to do, reading past the headlines, as I always say on the radio show. I found that 1 year ago in June and July of 2021, we were seeing cancellations at an 11% rate. So we've gone from 11% to just under 15%, which is a pretty significant jump. But here's the thing that I find super interesting. In the summer of 2021, we were seeing all of the foolishness on the buyer side, paying over asking price, waiving all contingencies, including inspections, including appraisals, including finance contingencies. Why is that relevant? Because those are all the contingencies that would give a buyer the opportunity and the right to cancel. And even then, contracts still canceled at an 11% rate. Now, in July of 2022, as the market continues to transition into what we class as a more normal market, meaning, equal negotiation power and equal opportunity on both the buy and sell side, we're seeing a 15% cancellation rate. So I'm super curious to know, are we canceling now because buyers have those contingencies built in and they've done the home inspection and found repairs that need to be done, and maybe sellers are unwilling to make those repairs? Or perhaps it's the finance contingency, or the property's not appraising. But my point in sharing that is just to make everyone aware that yes, there is an uptick in cancellations, but there's also a huge uptick in the opportunity to cancel for buyers. Interest rates aren't helping. Maybe interest rates spiked in June, which they did after the Federal Reserve's announcement, and suddenly buyers were no longer able to qualify, and they had to invoke their finance contingency to cancel the contract. But my point in that is I'm not sure that the cancellation percentage alone is a fair evaluation of a buyer's willingness to or desire to purchase a property. The property just may not have passed inspection, or the seller was unwilling to make the repairs that were discovered during the inspection, or the property didn't appraise because the appreciation rate is slowing a bit. I'm sharing all this only to point out that in addition to the spike, if you will, or the increase in the percentage of cancellations, also there's a spike in the opportunity to cancel by buyers. So it may not be end of the world, doom and gloom news. It's certainly something to pay attention to. But I think given the fact that the contingencies are now becoming standard practice, which, hey, really, they always should have been. You should have always had a right to appraise or to inspect a property. But anyway, now that we're seeing that re-enter the market as a more standard procedure, I think it's safe to say we're going to see more cancellations just as a product of that. But interesting news nonetheless. We're certainly going to watch it as we watch any indication of a market transition. But that's all I have for you today on 7-Eleven Day. I think once we finish recording, I'm going to run out and get my free Slurpee. But hey, again, my name is Mark Eitel. This is the Daily Dose. We do this each day. We try to cover just one topic. If you found any of this interesting, I'd love for you to listen to the radio show. We're live every Saturday at 9 a.m. on iHeartRadio. You can just go to the iHeart app and search The Mr. Mortgage Show, and you'll find us. Also, too, check out the Facebook page. I'll actually publish the Bloomberg article that I just referenced to the Facebook page, and just go to Facebook and search The Mr. Mortgage Show. And if you want to check out more Daily Dose episodes or listen to the radio show replays, you can find those at MrMortgageRadio.com. So anyway, that's it. That's all I have for you today. My name is Mark Eitel. You've been listening to the Daily Dose, and we will talk again tomorrow. Thank you.